Hey everybody, Rorree here with the Goddess Isis Coven. Alright, so I have been tasked to share some ways that you can release some stress in your bodies. And what I'm going to talk about right now, and I don't know what part we in, I'm going to put it up there. Whatever part we're in. Story time. I am Isis. Alright, so another thing that I definitely recommend to raise your vibration is to clean your body out. I'm not going to say you should be on a restrictive diet or anything like that. We all should be mindful of the things that we put in our bodies because garbage in creates garbage. You know, if you're not eating anything but a bunch of garbage, fast food every day, then you're really not doing anything healthy to your body. So if you have a low mood, the first thing you want to check is what you're eating and how often you're going to the bathroom. So those are some of the first things you want to check. And one of the things, I'm going to give a couple of things that you can do to raise your vibration. Now, a lot of people have imbalances, hormone imbalances. And what I have found over the years is that one thing that helps is holy basil. Holy basil, they have a tincture. They have capsules. Back in the day, I used to take capsules. Now I do a tincture. It doesn't matter. They're all good. Make sure that you're getting from a reputable source and things of that nature. You could even make a holy basil tea. They have the holy basil and leaves. But I know when I was getting my master's degree, I focused on women in a medical setting. And my final project, thesis or whatever, was on PMS. And I selected that because I had it so badly. And I learned so much about why women have PMS and why I had it so badly. And it's largely associated with hormonal imbalance, but also nutritional imbalance. If you're not getting enough greens in your diet, and meaning not killing the greens, sometimes you cook them greens for 10 hours, you can actually flash sear the greens or eat them raw. When you cook them for 50 hours, you actually cook all the nutrients out of them. So I started doing my greens. I would put them in a pan with a little oil, and then I would chop them up really fine, and I would put it in there, and the greens would be done in 5 to 7 minutes. I still could put the vinegar in there, all that good stuff, and my greens were done in a few minutes. And so now they haven't been subjected to the heat forever and everything, so they've lost some nutrients, but not all. Also, eating a nice green salad is good, and that roughage is going to help clean your insides out. So that is also good. If you are having sugar cravings, salt cravings, you have to manage those, pay attention to those. But at first, you may need some type of a supplement so that you can manage those, because you're going to have to manage the craving. And I used to take Nutrizak Mood Food. And I think you can still find that on Amazon. It's hard to find it on the shelf. I don't take it anymore. But it was called Nutrizak's Mood Food. And holy basil, these things work. Really, they do work. I tried them. I had the worst PMS back then ever. So anyway, so try those things. If you're having hormonal imbalance, and that includes menopausal hormonal imbalance, try some of those things. But for menopause, you got to do some other stuff too, because menopause is a whole different beast. Okay. But I brought one of these things here because it's also important to keep your colon and intestinal tract clean. Because if you have a bunch of parasites in your body or some old stored fecal matter in your body, and the waste is just not coming out right. You're not passing things properly. If you're not moving at least once a day, then, there is a problem. I know some people who move once a week. that's a problem. If you're only moving once a week, you need to get that in order immediately, because your body is actually supposed to eliminate every time you eat. Remember, like, if you've ever cared for a baby, I don't know if you have children, if you've ever cared for a baby, every time they eat, they go to the bathroom. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Every time you eat, you're supposed to eliminate. So you may need to do something to get that in order. Now, I remember one of the things that I did do to get that in order was I went to this place called the Optimum Health Institute. I've been there a number of times, but I've been to the one in San Diego, and I've also been to the one in Austin, Texas. They're both awesome, and I've been to both of them a number of times. But you can go for 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or go for 3 weeks, or you could stay longer, or you could be a missionary, whatever. But when you go there, you're detoxifying your body, you're healing your body. And it is the healing is amazing. And when I left there, I was moving just about every time I ate, which could be not so fun sometimes, like, especially if you have to be out and about all the time. But, but it's healthier to move when you eat, or at least once a day. And it should move, and it shouldn't be constipated. Okay. And I know this is a, special subject, but so if it's in your budget, check them out. They're called OHI, or Optimum Health Institute. And, it's a great place to go. And I'm not, they don't sponsor me or anything. I feel strongly about going there. And so if you want to lose weight, if you want fertility assistance, because this treatment helps with fertility somehow. Okay. So anyway, but, I take this now from Fountain Valley Remedies, excuse me, in West something, Illinois. But anyway, this is called lower bowel number 1 and lower bowel number 2. And the website is fountainvalleyremedies.com. And I'm not endorsed there, I'm not sponsored, but this is really good. Both of these, this one is the lower bowel number 1. And I take a couple of these at night, and not all the time, but I take a couple of these at night, either 2 or 3. And during the daytime, I do a powder that has a bunch of nice herbs in it to help with elimination. And it also has charcoal in it to help trap toxins and take it out of your body. So it has like the best of both worlds in the powder that I take. And I definitely recommend it if you're having any kind of issues releasing in that way, because the more stuck stuff you have in you, and the more you're not eliminating regularly, and the more your diet is off and things of that nature, the more you're going to have a crappy mood, because you're filled with a bunch of crap. So your mood is going to be crappy as well. Plus your skin is going to be crappy. When all those toxins are stuck in your body and unable to come out, they do still come out. They come out in your emotions. They come out of your skin. They come out in the form of boils and stuff like that, So definitely take care of your body. Take care of what you're eating. Make sure you're having a nutritious diet with greens in it. You can even use some green supplements to add to that, like some chlorophyll supplements or some green powders. I bet you this company has some greens. I don't know. I know I used to get a green supplement from the AIM distributor. It was a network marketing company, but they really had a good herb. And it was called Barley Life. Also, this other company, Boomers, they have some good green products. I think they have elimination products as well. But I'm telling you, this is really an excellent product. I recommend it. So release the crap. And that'll help you to be less cranky. Okay, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.